iPhone 16, released in September 2024, has been hailed as a significant upgrade over its predecessor, iPhone 15, with features the A18 chip, Apple Intelligence support, and new buttons such as the Action button and camera control. However, despite the positive reviews from PC Mag and Tom's Guide, which praise its battery life, design, and performance, there are several reasons why iPhone 16 might leave some users disappointed. One of the most frequently cited criticisms of iPhone 16 is its 60 Hz refresh rate display, a feature that has remained unchanged on Apple's base models for years. While iPhone 16's 6.1-inch OLED display is vibrant, with a peak brightness of 1,348 nits and support for HDR10 and Dolby Vision, it lacks the promotion technology found in iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max, which offer a 120 Hz refresh rate. This results in less fluid scrolling and animations compared to competitors like the Google Pixel 9 or Samsung Galaxy S24, which boast variable refresh rates for smoother performance and efficiency. Unless you've used a 120 Hz display before, you might not miss it, but it's disappointing that other phones in this price range offer this feature. Even budget Android phones, such as the Pixel 8a, provide 120 Hz refresh rates, making iPhone 16's display feel outdated for its $799 starting price. For users accustomed to the silky smooth experience of high refresh rate displays, iPhone 16's 60 Hz panel may feel like a step backward, especially for gaming or fast-paced content consumption. Moreover, the absence of an always-on display, a feature available on the Pro models and many Android competitors, adds to the disappointment. Always-on displays allow users to glance at notifications or the time without unlocking their phone, a convenience that's becoming standard in flagship devices. Apple's decision to reserve promotion and always-on displays for its Pro lineup feels an artificial limitation to differentiate the base model, potentially frustrating buyers who expect a premium experience at this price point. Apple heavily marketed iPhone 16 as the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence, its suite of AI-powered features introduced with iOS 18. However, the rollout of Apple Intelligence has been a significant source of disappointment. At launch, iOS 18 did not include most of the promised AI features, with advanced Siri capabilities and Genmoji delayed until iOS 18.1 and later updates. Apple Intelligence is fine, but it doesn't make up for what iPhone sacrifices. This sentiment applies to iPhone 16 as well, as the AI features, while promising, are not yet fully realized. Furthermore, the necessity of an A18 chip and 8 GB of RAM to support Apple Intelligence means that older iPhones are excluded from these features. While this ensures iPhone 16 is future-proofed, it also underscores Apple's strategy of tying software advancements to new hardware, which may frustrate users who feel pressured to upgrade for features that Google and Samsung have already integrated more seamlessly. iPhone 16 introduces a new camera control button, a capacitive key designed to quickly access the camera and adjust settings. While innovative, this feature has received mixed feedback. Engadget notes that the camera control button launched incomplete, lacking autofocus exposure (AFE) lock until iOS 18.3. Even then, users must enable it manually in settings, which reduces its intuitiveness. Some reviewers praise the button's utility for quick photo and video capture, but others find it cumbersome. The button's small size and sensitivity to touch can lead to accidental activations, especially for users with larger hands or those who grip the phone tightly. A Reddit user complained, "The touchscreen is hit and miss. The camera launches at full zoom and freezes for a few seconds." This suggests that the camera control button, while a novel addition, may not be as polished as expected, potentially frustrating users who rely heavily on their phone's camera. Additionally, iPhone 16's camera system, while capable with its 48MP main sensor and 12MP ultra-wide lens, lacks a dedicated telephoto lens, a feature reserved for the Pro models. This limits its versatility for zoom photography, a drawback for content creators or photography enthusiasts. iPhone 16 takes great photos, but there's no perceivable difference or improvement from iPhone 15. For users expecting significant camera upgrades, this stagnation could be disappointing. iPhone 16 is powered by the A18 chip, a significant upgrade from the A16 Bionic in iPhone 15, offering improved performance and efficiency for Apple Intelligence and gaming. Trusted Reviews notes that the A18 outperforms many Android flagships in CPU and GPU benchmarks, making it a powerhouse for its price. However, some users report performance issues that temper this enthusiasm. A post on X states, "iPhone 16 is dreadful. Lagging on everything. I've had every iPhone, and this by far is the worst." While this may not reflect the majority experience, it highlights potential software or hardware inconsistencies. Heating issues have also surfaced, particularly during intensive tasks like gaming or charging. While iPhone 16 has improved thermal dissipation compared to iPhone 15, it can still feel hot during prolonged gaming sessions. Business Insider confirms iPhone 16 feels hotter during longer gaming sessions, which could be uncomfortable for users. Although Apple claims a 30% improvement in sustained performance, the lack of active cooling means heat management remains a challenge. For users upgrading from recent models, iPhone 16's improvements may feel incremental. The design, while refined with new color options, is largely unchanged from its predecessor. Phone Arena warned before the launch, "It's pretty safe to guess Apple won't be going all in with iPhone 16 series." This prediction holds true, as iPhone 16 carries over much of iPhone 15's design and features, with additions like the Action button and camera control being the most notable changes. The Action button, previously exclusive to iPhone 15 Pro, is a welcome addition, allowing users to customize silencing the phone or launching shortcuts. However, its utility depends on user needs, and some may find it redundant if they don't use shortcuts extensively. The vertical camera alignment enables spatial video capture, but this feature is niche, primarily appealing to users with Apple Vision Pro headsets. For the average consumer, these updates may not justify the upgrade cost, especially when iPhone 14 offers similar core functionality at a lower price. iOS 18, which powers iPhone 16, introduces a customizable home screen and new features like app icon tinting and flexible layouts. However, early adopters have reported bugs, particularly with the touchscreen and camera app. Several commenters claim the issue might be iOS 18 related, as some older iPhones are also freezing similarly. Specific issues include touchscreen freezes near the camera control button, possibly due to an overly sensitive palm rejection algorithm, and camera app glitches, like launching at full zoom. A Reddit user described their experience. "It's a nightmare. Everything is clunky and slow. As I type this, it froze up 3 times." While Apple is likely to address these issues in future updates, early software instability can sour the initial experience, especially for a device marketed as a premium flagship. At $799, iPhone 16 is competitively priced within Apple's lineup but faces stiff competition from Android devices, offering more features for less. The Google Pixel 9, priced at $799, includes a 120Hz display, advanced AI features via Google's Gemini, and a telephoto lens. Similarly, the Samsung Galaxy S24 offers a variable refresh rate and faster charging. These alternatives highlight iPhone 16's shortcomings in display technology and charging speeds, which top out at around 20W despite rumors of 45W support. iPhone 16e, a budget model priced at $599, further complicates the value proposition. While it shares the A18 chip and Apple Intelligence support, it lacks MagSafe, the camera control button, and a dual camera system, making it less appealing for some. Macworld questions, "I'm struggling to see who iPhone 16e is for," a sentiment that could extend to iPhone 16 for users who feel it doesn't offer enough over cheaper alternatives or older iPhones. iPhone 16 is undeniably a capable smartphone, with a powerful A18 chip, long battery life, 13 hours and 19 minutes in tests, and a reliable camera system. However, its 60Hz display, incomplete Apple Intelligence features, software bugs, and incremental upgrades may disappoint users seeking a transformative experience. Compared to competitors offering more advanced displays and faster charging, iPhone 16 feels like a safe, iterative update rather than a bold leap forward. For those upgrading from iPhone 12 or earlier, iPhone 16 is a worthwhile investment. But for users with recent iPhones or those expecting cutting-edge innovation, it might fall short of expectations.